Palm Sunday holds deep significance in Christian tradition, marking the triumphal entry of Jesus into Jerusalem. This event is celebrated by Christians worldwide as the beginning of Holy Week, which culminates in Easter. The narrative of Jesus riding into Jerusalem on a donkey is rich with symbolism and prophetic fulfillment, making it a pivotal moment in the story of Christianity. Historical context and prophetic fulfillment. The entry of Jesus into Jerusalem on a donkey is described in all four Gospels: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. This event fulfilled an Old Testament prophecy from Zechariah 9:9, which states, "Rejoice greatly, daughter Zion. Shout, daughter Jerusalem. See, your king comes to you, righteous and victorious, lowly and riding on a donkey, on a colt, the foal of a donkey." This prophecy was well known to the Jewish people, and Jesus' actions were a clear declaration of his messianic identity. The choice of a donkey was deliberate and symbolic. In ancient times, a king riding a donkey signified peace, whereas a king riding a horse would signify war. By entering Jerusalem on a donkey, Jesus presented himself as the Prince of Peace, not a conquering warrior. This act was a powerful statement that contrasted with the expectations of many Jews who hoped for a military leader to free them from Roman oppression. The crowd's reaction. As Jesus rode into Jerusalem, the crowds welcomed him by spreading their cloaks and palm branches on the road, shouting, "Hosanna! Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Blessed is the King of Israel." This act of spreading cloaks and branches was a traditional way to honor a king or conqueror. The use of palm branches also had historical significance, as they were symbols of victory and triumph. The crowd's enthusiasm reflected their hope that Jesus was the Messiah who would deliver them from their oppressors. Theological significance. The timing of Jesus' entry into Jerusalem was also significant. It occurred on Nisan 10, the same day that the Passover lambs were selected according to the Jewish calendar. This timing was not coincidental, but rather a fulfillment of God's divine plan. Just as the Passover lambs were selected and set apart, so too was Jesus set apart as the ultimate sacrifice for the sins of humanity. The events of Palm Sunday set the stage for the rest of Holy Week, including Jesus' cleansing of the temple, his teachings, and ultimately his crucifixion and resurrection. The triumphal entry was a public declaration of Jesus' messianic claims, and it challenged the religious and political authorities of the time. Modern celebrations. Today, Palm Sunday is celebrated by Christians around the world as a reminder of Jesus' triumphal entry into Jerusalem. Many churches distribute palm branches to their congregations, and the day is marked by special services and processions. It is a time to reflect on the humility and sacrifice of Jesus, who came not to be served but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many. Conclusion. Palm Sunday is a profound and meaningful event in the Christian calendar. It commemorates Jesus' entry into Jerusalem, fulfilling ancient prophecies and setting the stage for the events of Holy Week. The symbolism of the donkey, the crowd's reaction, and the theological significance of the timing all contribute to the rich tapestry of this important day. As Christians celebrate Palm Sunday, they are reminded of Jesus' humility, his messianic identity, and his ultimate sacrifice for humanity.